I want you to take, every time we say what a plant is, I want you to write it down, okay? And then at the end, what you need to do is be able to identify 10 of the things that we talk about today. So it's not just to say the name, but to be able to say, that is this, when we point it out. Okay, and we're going to go for a little walk. We're going to walk around the driveway here, too. All right, so my co-partner here is going to...
So sometimes when you go to the beach, you see these plants, right? Yeah, they're called sea grapes, if you didn't know that. And these berries are edible when they turn purple. I can find like a good one, like...
I don't think that one was good.
Too hard.
Are you sure they're
Okay,
Anyway,
well, you can, what I did today is collected these. Has everyone seen what a sea grape looks like? Have you? Down at the beach mostly, but they're in everyone's yards too. So if you want to try one, you can make jellies out of these. Take only the purplish red ones, okay?
Be careful, there's a large pit.
Yeah, there's a pit in it, so you kind of chew around the pit.
I don't
pick
know.
a ripe one that's either like loose.
Is that too
them on my brothers.
It's a raisin.
Okay, try not a green one, as purpley as you can get. Okay, not the pink ones.
This is nice and soft.
Yeah, the soft purpley ones. If you want to see what sea grapes taste like.
Will these
How
wash
soft?
first?
No.
It tastes like grapes.
Whoa.
Like
Okay, so this is something if you ever needed to, and what the Indians
These are
used to
good.
do is they would eat
It would
these.
juice on
This
me.
was a big, easy thing you can get that's, better tasting
Juiced
than
on me.
just some
Say
bark
beauty
and
berries.
roots. Right, you want to get a purple, a good ripe purple one. Did you try one?
It's not
So
bad.
what do you think? Not bad, right?
Can I get another?
They're good, right?
sure, yeah.
Actually.
So,
I want 'em
okay,
all.
so everyone write that down. What the name of that plant
So
is.
yeah, everyone, what's the name of this plant again?
Sea grapes.
Sea grapes.
Okay, so write that down.
It's a pine tree.
Now, how many of you know what this is?
A pine tree.
What type
bark.
of pine?
Oak pine.
This is slash pine. Okay?
Slash.
What
Slash pine. It's the most common pine in Florida. And so with the needles, as you can see, you can suck on them and it tastes a bit like lemon. Or you can make a tea out of them.
Okay, and these, what you do is you don't swallow them, and everyone, if you want to try one, you want to get them when they're green, and ideally the springtime they'll be fresher. Right now they're dying, so never eat a brown one, but you don't swallow it, you just chew on it, and it has 5 times more vitamin C than a lemon. So when
And
you
it
have,
one?
just chew on it, but don't swallow the...
Oh, just one is more?
Well, you can sort of have as many as you are on there.
Okay, so you just chew on them, and you can make a tea out of this,
I
and
know.
this would keep scurvy. Have you heard of scurvy?
Yeah, I think
What
I
all the
see it.
pilgrims died of when they were coming across because they had no citrus. This has 5 times the vitamin C of a lemon. All right, so
But it does have quite a bit of
don't
sap.
swallow it though. All right, so go ahead, write down, what is this called?
Slash pine.
Slash
Oh, yeah.
pine.
Write down this. Okay, that's
Thanks,
another
Sammy.
Florida tree. And the other thing you might not know, but on pine trees, all pine trees are edible. All pine trees are edible, and all parts of the pine tree are edible. And that's
like the outside bark, you could like pick off a flake and eat
well,
it.
what you would do is you would cut a square into the bark, and it's not the outside bark, but it's the inside bark. It's called the cambrium, and that is really soft and it's very sweet when the springtime, when the sap is running up the tree. In the fall, the sap runs down the tree, sends its energy down to the roots, but in the spring it's all fresh and sweet, and it's very sweet. And the Indians lived on this also, and most settlers, when they first came to our country, when they first saw it in Massachusetts, when they came on the ship, they noticed all the pine trees had all their barks removed, and that's how they named the Indians Adirondack. Have you heard of the Adirondack Indians?
I've heard of them.
That name means
Tree.
tree eater. Okay, and the symbol on the Massachusetts shilling is a picture of a pine tree because that's what kept them alive.
And also, when you take the bark off a pine tree, you don't like cut a circle around the trunk. You have like take strips off, like strips.
Yeah, because if you cut around in a circle, you'll
It
kill
kills
the
the trees.
tree because then no more blood or sap will go up the tree, so it'll starve to death. So you have to only take it out in patches. But that wouldn't be this time of year, that would be in the spring.
Okay, so do any of you know what this is?
It's is
That's
it
on
one of those
Ratman
like
Island.
mulberry
It's the
No.
stuff that's on Ratman Island.
that we eat?
It's beautyberry.
Oh.
It is edible. I personally don't like the flavor, but the leaves, you can also crush them up and use them as a mosquito repellent.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you could eat them, but
And you can make jelly out of these.
Yeah, so this is
So if you wanna
beauty
try
berry.
it,
So
have
try to
it.
remember it's probably the most beautiful color berry that you'll see. And maybe that can be a clue when you're trying to remember what is this called? Okay, what is it called?
Beauty berry.
All right, write that down. And you can taste them, but they have no flavor. But
Christian.
when people make jellies out of these
Probably more
things,
than 10.
when people make jelly, they have to always add sugar or honey or something. 'Cause
Yeah, I
they,
personally
they
don't like the
just,
flavor.
dude, they just don't have any flavor.
I mean, one of my friends loved the flavor.
But they are edible, okay? And that's important. And not every berry is edible. And that's important for you to know. Don't just go eating every berry by any means. How many people saw Hunger
that
Games? Okay, what happened in there? They,
The girl died because she ate those like super poisonous berries.
well, yeah, that was her plan. Yeah, right. That one girl died because she ate the berries. So not every berry is good to eat. Even if a bird is eating it, that doesn't mean it's okay for you because a bird can handle
Birds
things.
have immunity.
Yeah,
They're most-
All right, so everybody should have 3 things written down at this point, right? And again, we're going to quiz you again later. This is just for your notes.
Okay, so everyone, this is pokeweed, okay? This is pokeweed.
We're gonna look at these berries.
Here, we'll do that. We'll do that later because you
Guys,
got to pay
stop.
attention.
Stop eating.
But you can eat all these later. I won't. You can have them all.
Okay, everyone, this is pokeweed. Do not
How do you
eat
spell
this.
that?
Pokeweed. Do not eat this, though. You can die.
Well, I need to say one
But
thing.
it can cure cancer.
Literal.
Yeah,
Wow.
this was a plant that the early settlers, again, before they had a lot of farming, that they survived on this, and it was called a pot herb, which means you have to cook it to eat it. But it's
Otherwise-
very nutritious, and it was a salad green that they used for. But you can only take this plant when it's just starting to come up,
As a
which is
sprout.
around now. So it can only be
So
about
it's about like this high off the ground.
like really 6 inches. See how this is starting to get pink?
half your lower leg up. Half your lower leg. If it's below like here, half your lower leg, then you're usually good.
Because see how this is starting to get pink? This turns dark red when it gets really mature in the season, which is coming up into summertime. Wintertime. Yeah, and when it's red, that is highly, highly poisonous. You can still eat it when it's pink, but you have to cook it in boiling water 3 different times. So you have to put it in boiling water, the water will turn pink, you rinse that out, then you put it in again, boil clean water, the water will turn pink, you throw that out until there's no more pink, and then you know you've gotten all the poison out. And these berries, what?
does it taste good?
don't know.
It's a nutritious green, and if you have nothing else to eat besides what's around you,
I'd guess it tastes like asparagus.
Well, if you boil
you
all
know
the
what? People
poison-
did say they loved the taste of this.
If you boil all the poison out of it, aren't you getting rid of a lot of the nutrients and stuff too?
Yeah, when you boil things, you're right. That all the minerals and vitamins a lot of times get leached out into the water, but I guess it gives you still something. These berries will turn dark purple also, and they are highly, highly poisonous too. They use these berries though for ink. When they didn't have pens like we have today, these were provided ink and for dyes in clothing. So, but this grows a lot on the beach. You see it, and there's probably coming up now all on the on Riverview Park down there by the water. If you look in the sand, you'll see tiny ones of these, but these get really, really big and they get really dark red. So again, you don't want to touch the juice.
The juice will make you itch quite a bit.
And it's very deadly. But at the same time, the roots of this plant, as deadly as they are, they're also a cure for cancer. So I'm a master herbalist and I use this plant often in blood cleansing formulas. Yes.
Do you need to boil it to give it to the people for cancer?
No. It's ironic that really poisonous plants cure cancer.
Yeah.
It's like at the same time, a toxic plant that would kill you can cure you. It doesn't really make sense, I know. But you have to prepare it. You have to prepare it. You can't just have it raw like this. So this one has to be cooked. And a lot of times, plants that are poisonous raw, you can cook the poison out. But you need to know. You can't just go around eating berries, okay, by any means. This one you might be able to always recognize, but it doesn't taste that great anyway. That one you should always be able to recognize, and you can definitely eat that. So what's this one called?
Unless it has white stuff on it.
Pokeweed. So everybody write that down?
Okay.
So that's a poison one.
Adding on to the slash pine, I have a pine cone here, which I just noticed. And you want to get it like when it's closed before the squirrels get it, and then you put it like in the fire, and then it like opens up and pine nuts are in.
Here's a closed one.
Which
Yeah, pine cones have pine nuts in them. Anybody here ever have pesto sauce? You know what pesto sauce is? It's made with, you know what it's made with? What?
That?
well, that's an ingredient.
How do they open those for that? Do
Fire.
They just
Yeah,
catch
you would
it on
have
fire? How do
to
they
put it in
cook them?
fire, and that's what the Indians did. They would put it next to their campfires, and they would pop open like popcorn.
I know that far, but like, how would they get the seeds out?
And then in each one of these, you mean the squirrels?
Well, like, how would you collect all the seeds like the pesto people business guys?
It
Very
takes a
hard.
lot of work, you're right. And the biggest pine nut seeds are in the northwest. So every pine tree has a different size seed. But the seeds are actually if these opened up, the seed would be at the base of one of these little things. You know how
Can
they,
you eat it when it's not in the fire?
well, you
Well,
can't,
you
it's
can't
hard to
get
open
it out.
it. See?
Yes, you can eat it when it's not in fire, but you
But
put it
see
in the
how
fire
the
to get it out.
squirrels, they, you know, if you don't get it before they do, they'll eat the whole thing. See? Because there's all this like meat in here that they like, and the seeds would be down here at the base, the pine nuts. But you have to beat the squirrels. So I mean, if you've
That's
got an
the hard.
open one, you'll never see the seeds because the squirrels always eat them.
Wouldn't it be pretty hard to reproduce because
That's what forest fires are for.
I know, but like before that.
Forest fires are natural.
Well, they
Yeah,
do.
that's
They-
why they do
I
control.
mean, you
I
don't
wouldn't
see
do
a
that
lot
at
of
all.
them, but you definitely see little pine trees. Okay, that's a new one that we just had today.
Okay, so this is gallberry.
No, that one is we're gonna walk around too. I just brought some things that you won't find here.
Wait, which
Like
one are
this
these?
one came from the beach too.
Oh.
And this one is related to the night. See, in that movie Hunger Games, they called it Night Lock. But really, they probably meant
Nightshade.
nightshade, but they didn't want people going looking for it and eating it and being poisoned. This is related to the nightshade, but this comes on a vine, and it's the kind that is on a vine that is safe to eat, but it has to be ripe. If the berries are green still, they would be toxic, like see some of these green ones. And this one is called, it's a huckleberry. It's called a, garden huckleberry. Okay, this is, but you don't even bother with this one. I'm just showing you that. And again, even though the ripe ones you could eat, they don't taste good, and most people cook them, and they use them, they say, for blueberry pie, because they say when they're cooked they taste like blueberries, but I tried it and I didn't really think it tasted like a blueberry. But this is related to this deadly nightshade though, so if you see this, don't even go near it. 'Cause
Avoid it.
this one is okay to eat, but that other one would kill you. So it looks like this, except it's on a plant. Where this is a vine. So write this down: garden huckleberry. And you know that might be kind of hard to remember. All right, so let's go to
Wait,
what?
I have one. Okay, so this is the root of a smilax plant. And we couldn't find any vines, but we might find one while walking around here. And smilax, you can eat the root, and you can also eat the tendril of the vine that it's on.
Yeah,
And
there's
if I find
one.
a Smilax
There's
vine.
one I saw further up the path that we'll show you, but the point is on some of these, this one was collected like almost a year ago, so it's all dried out and everything, but this is what the root of a plant looks like, and this is what the Indians would eat as their potatoes. So it's a starchy potato type root, it's red. It's called Smilax, Smilax. And we'll show you the real plant, but this is just to show you if you had to eat things, don't step on anything, but you know, the roots are also sometimes the part that you're going to be eating. But you need to know where it is and what it is so you could dig it up.
This is reindeer moss, right? Okay, so reindeer moss, it usually grows in rocks and trees. Not usually on the ground. And
It is usually on the ground, that one. That's not the,
oh, it's lichen.
yeah, it is in the lichen family. But
But,
have you guys seen this when you're
You
walking
can
around?
eat it,
Have you seen this?
and I don't know
Wanna
too much
pass it
more,
around?
and you can eat
It's
it
all over
and what
around
it looks
here.
like.
You want to feel it?
Okay.
So did you get the name of that? What's that one called?
Reindeer moss.
Reindeer moss. And you want to know why they called it reindeer moss?
Because reindeers eat it.
Yes, reindeers like to eat it. That's
Oh.
exactly right.
Oh.
Throw it away.
Yeah, oops.
It happens to be 94% carbohydrates, which means that
It's full of energy.
yes, it's full of energy. It's actually a plant that people eat in a famine when there's nothing else because it will give your body what it needs to stay alive, even though it tastes terrible. It has what you need to stay alive.
Can we
So
taste it?
you wouldn't want to eat it like that. You'd have to soak it, and when you soak it, it's really acidic, so it takes all the acid out of it. A lot of these things have to be prepared. You can't just eat them raw, but you pre-soak it in water to get the acids out first. And bush pilots in Canada who were like, you know, crashed or whatever, were stuck in the Canadian, whatever it is, outdoors, wilderness. That is what they survived on. That kept them from starvation, that plant alone. They just put it in water, and I guess you can put it in soups and you would eat it, and it has medicinal properties also, but we're not going to talk about those today. So what's the name of this one?
Reindeer moss.
Reindeer moss, right.
Okay, so this is the rosary pea.
Wait, we're going to actually, all right, you go ahead and talk about that, but we're going to see that in real life on the
Yeah.
trail.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a rosary pea. And how many of you think you can boil this and eat it? Okay, good. Yeah, you can't. It's poisonous. You
Yeah.
eat it, you die in 20 minutes.
Wait. Aren't those like super invasive?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. And
Actually-
if you eat it, you die in 20 minutes.
Yeah, this has another name. It's rosary pea, and it's also called crab's eye. And you see how the berries are like half black and half red?
Oh.
Okay, so the reason it's called rosary pea is because a long time ago people they thought they were really pretty beads, and they would sew them with needles and make rosaries beads out of them. But when they did that, they didn't know it at the time, but the poison was coming out of the berries and getting in under their fingers and their skin, and a lot of them were dying. Because you can eat these, if you accidentally ate one of these, as long as you didn't chew it, it would most likely just go through your body and you'd be fine. But if you chewed this, you would get sick over a period of 3 days where you would end up dead after 3 days. If you took this like they did with a needle and you got the juice out and it went under your skin instead of chewing it, it's 100 times more poisonous that way, and then you die in 20 minutes. So one thing, don't ever do this, but in like the wilderness countries where they don't have a lot of weapons, you know, they use these for poison darts type of things.
Oh.
And they consider this the most poisonous seed in the world. Okay? In the world. So you can touch it like I'm doing, but don't mess with it. Actually, don't even bother touching it like this, because if any of it is open and any juice gets out, that's the really poisonous stuff. Okay, now I'm going to show you what it looks like on a plant when we walk.
Okay, so now
So
we
did you write that one down?
Yeah.
What's that one called?
Rosary pea.
Okay.
Okay, now show you the other
Wait,
plant.
there's something else I wanted to do while we're still here.
Oh.
Real quick. now's the time of year where you could
Acorns.
get acorns are starting to drop off the trees.
Delicious.
Usually from any oak.
No,
There's
no.
two kinds of acorns. There's ones that are considered white oak or red oak. And the red part in the acorn is the tannins, which are really, really bitter and will make you sick. So if you had red acorns, you would want to really soak out that red tannin by boiling it, by soaking it. There's like several ways to do it. The ones that have the least tannin, which are considered the white ones, are any tree that has rounded leaves. So, and if the leaves are pointy, that means it's a red oak. If they're round, like a live oak tree, is, you know what those look? There's some here somewhere.
Yeah, oak trees are better.
Okay, but anyway, a handful of acorns, which is more than, I don't have a handful here, but a handful of acorns is equal to, in nutrition, to a pound of hamburger meat.
Oh, eat that.
So you could make acorn hamburgers, acorn pancakes, acorn muffins, acorn bread.
Wait, didn't like Indians or something grind it down to like a flour?
Yeah, you make a flour out of that. That's exactly right. So there's a way you begin the process to test. Yeah.
Can you eat it raw like that?
You can eat it raw like the squirrels do, but again, if you don't get all the tannins out, it's going to make you kind of feel sick. And this is what you do initially. You got to beat the squirrels to them though. When they first drop, you have to be paying attention. You have to collect them all before any worms get into them and before the squirrels get them. And here is the test I'm going to show you.
And to test if the acorns are not hollow and that they're not eaten away by worms and grubs, is you put them in water.
And
The
if they
first thing you
float,
would do,
Depending on whether the things
when they're
float.
fresh acorns, you'd have like a pail of water, but I just have this, so I'll just see. We'll see, these are probably all gonna float because as they get older, they dry out and then that makes them float too. So you have to kind of get them fast and start processing them fast. So if they float, then they're already bad. But if
seen
they
one
sink, see
sinking.
there's some sunk ones, those are the good ones still.
One is like halfway up.
So you would like take all these floating ones, you know, and just chuck those. And then the ones that are at the bottom, those are the good ones. So then you would start drying them out. And then there's a whole method of how to do that. And then you would get the flour, and then you would have to store the flour. And that's what you would use to make anything you wanted. Pancakes, muffins, hamburger meat.
they have bubbles on them.
See, that's because they're starting, I don't know, they're starting to get some air in there, I guess.
No, they drag the water with them.
All right, so everyone write that one down.
What was that?
You can just
Acorn.
write,
Just call it oak.
or call it acorns
Acorn,
even.
oak, whatever.
Acorns that come from oaks. Okay, how many do you have so far?
10,
9?
9?
10.
10?
9.
I have 9.
Sea grapes,
You
slash
have
pine,
10. 1, 2, 3,
beautyberry,
4, 5,
buckwheat,
6, 7,
pine
8,
cone,
9, 10.
Pine cone
That's
was a
one.
separate
This
one.
is 1.
Oh, pine cone goes with pine trees. Pine trees, everything about the pine tree is edible. You can chew on the sap, and that's what the Indians did, and they chewed it like bubble gum. All right, so around here, and we're gonna walk around, but we might be able to get some of this done before we even leave, and then you can relax for the rest of the time instead of bringing your pad around. You see those pointy things over there? You know what those are?
No.
Those leaves that are
Well,
pointy?
let's walk over to them.
Okay, well, or let's go over to the one over there.
Where are the pointed names?
Okay, so follow me.
Let's go, yeah, over to this side over here.
Yeah, there's 2 over here. Here's some white oak
Oh, here's
and some red oaks right next to them. So
Take
you
the
can compare the
acorn.
difference. White
Yeah,
oak,
see, so you can see
red
the
oak,
leaves are round.
white,
That's-
red, white, red, white, red.
Yeah,
There's
wait,
red.
Right there.
No, those are considered round. Live oaks are considered white. Pointy oak trees usually have like this.
The jagged.
Yes, jagged leaves.
Okay, so anyone know what this plant is?
palmetto in the name.
Saw palm.
Oh, those are used for like medicine.
Yeah,
Not
that's the
saw palm.
Palmetto.
Saw palmetto?
Yeah, saw
saw
palmetto.
palmetto. So write that down. Saw palmetto. You know why they're called saw palmetto?
Because they have they're serrated.
Yes. So has everyone felt the saw part of this plant?
Everyone has at one point.
It's not on that part. It's on the stalk.
Yeah, I'm
If
pretty
you
sure everybody has
gently
been cut by it.
feel your fingers along here. Wait, this one isn't. Oh, you know what? This is a cabbage palm.
Oh, is it?
Because if it was a saw, no, this is a saw palmetto. See down here, the saw part is way down. But the cabbage palms, which by the way is
We'll
our
get to
state
later.
tree,
Yeah.
they
We'll
start
get-
out like this, where you just see the top part, and then they
We'll
get
get
tall.
to it later.
But you see all those blackberries on there? Now
Who
those.
thinks they're edible?
Wait,
Yeah,
are those?
You're wrong. They're edible.
They're dates.
I said yes.
Yeah, there is a date
I did
palm
too.
that creates dates, but this is not the date palm. But those are edible, and let me tell you what they were described as. This is a thing that the Indians ate a lot of, and you can tell why, right? Because what do we have a lot of in Florida?
Those?
Saw palmettos, right? So when who's heard of Jonathan Dickinson?
I've heard the name.
Have you heard
I've
of
heard the
Jonathan
first name.
Dickinson State Park? You camp
I've
there.
heard the name.
Grow up.
I've heard the name.
Okay, well, he was somebody that was captured by the Indians in the 1600s, and he kept a diary. So it was the earliest time when Indians were still wild in Florida that they had any documentation of what they were like or what they were eating or anything, because afterwards, white people mostly came through and
Killed them.
made them all scurry and hide. But anyway, the Indians used to eat this a lot, and this is how the Jonathan Dickinson and his group were from, like England or somewhere. And they weren't used to eating stuff like this. And they were captured, so they were prisoners. So this is what they were given to eat, and this is how they described them. This is a quote from his diary, okay? It said, "Hunger had so far prevailed over them that they could eat with an appetite that the palmetto berries, the taste whereof was once irksome and ready to take away the breath, then went," okay, so the king went into his wigwam of the Indians, seated himself on his cabin, cross-legged, with a basket of palmetto berries before him, which he ate very greedily. This is how they described the Indian. They said he just like shoveled these in his mouth. But when they tasted them, they said, "We tasted them, but not one amongst us could suffer them to stay in our mouths. For we could compare the taste of them to nothing else but rotten cheese steeped in tobacco juice." That's how badly they said they tasted, but the Indians were used to them. Does anyone want to try one of these berries? Now keep in mind, they're highly nutritious, I have to tell you that, but they will taste, they described them as rotten cheese
I'll go after you.
steeped in tobacco juice.
Get that away.
I just want you to know though, these are edible and they're nutritious, and this is what they lived on, okay? And they were taken prisoner, and this is what they had to eat. And yes, they do use this as, oh my goodness, you are crazy. I would have just nibbled on the edges. Don't be afraid. No,
Oh my god, that is terrible.
don't do what he just did. Just take a teeny, tiny,
At least you know what tobacco tastes.
no, that was way too much what he just did.
Karen, when I take a nibble on you're gonna take a nibble. This should be smelling.
And that is what you don't
want
do
water?
when you try it.
Do you have any water?
Okay, so if you ever happen to be in the woods and stranded, that is exactly what you don't do
All right,
when you
let's go
try
back
a wild
over here
animal.
now.
No, hold on.
Put your finger right here and then bite into it.
Hold on. There is another plant right here.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan!
Wait, yeah,
You
let's,
can go in the corner and throw up.
we got one more plant over here before we move on.
Oh, this is the.
Dad, do you have my drink?
Oh wait, no. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna get my drink.
Me too.
I know, and I was telling you how badly they tasted.
No, but
Maybe you could chew on a pine needle, and that would help.
At least you were brave. You should get something for that.
Chew on a sea grape, okay? Go get a couple of those on when we get done.
Alright,
Are those the nastiest?
Yeah, they said it tasted like rotten cheese steeped in tobacco juice. Would you agree?
it's not bad.
alright.
I don't know what tobacco tastes like. Sorry.
It's like an ashtray.
It probably tastes like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when everyone gets here, Christian,
He's getting his drink.
Alright. Your prize is another one of those berries. Good
But
job.
just know though, if you were desperate, you could live off of those. That's what the Indians were living on.
And that would be
Yeah.
very rude if you
He's
do not
eating
take
his.
my prize. Right
Show
away.
Oh, see? You shouldn't have eaten so big of a piece.
I think he's gonna puke.
Yeah. Do not.
I hope it
Too
doesn't
much
turn out like
burns.
By
that.
the way, anything that we taste or that you ever decided to taste, and again, don't do that with berries, but only take a teeny taste, and then you'll see immediately if your tongue reacts or if you start getting a lot of saliva in your mouth. That's usually a sign that it's not good for you. And spit it out, and you'll be fine.
That
All right,
was
so let's go.
a lot of
Does anyone know what this plant's called?
My throat burns.
pointy plants.
You swallowed it?
Have some sea grapes just to get the taste.
I hope
But
it's not
wait till we're
poisonous.
done.
Anyone know what plant this is?
I hope it's not poisonous to you.
Okay, so this is rosemary. It's not the rosemary herb thing. This is the rosemary in the pine family.
Yeah, this
And
plant-
you can use the needles, and if you crush them, the juice can be used to repel mosquitoes.
Oh, I was about to put them in my mouth.
So this is not, like he said, the
It's
one you
not
cook
edible.
with, you don't eat it, but it is also called rosemary.
First,
It smells like it
So
too.
write that down. Okay, what is it called?
rosemary.
Okay, I'm gonna take a piece back. All right, let's go back over here real quick, and we're gonna
Christian?
do a little walk,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smells kind of good.
because we want to circle back before it gets dark.
Oh, that is so gross.
You still taste it?
No, my throat is burning. Okay. You know when you throw up in your mouth and like your throat burns?
Yeah.
It's like that, but 3 times worse.
All right, so let's take a quick walk so we can come back while it's daylight, and you can be over the sea bees.
Oh, it's
Pretty sure all of us want to
Yeah, bring a couple. Don't step on any plants, but bring a couple of those for our walk, and let's go walk around.
Do we need to bring our...
Yeah, bring your pens and paper. You know, I was just gonna have you do this, but you might think of things. I'm gonna bring all the plants back, and then you just have to pick 10 that you remember their names. Okay?
I remember rosemary, huckleberries.
Jonathan's like, oh,
All right, come on, you guys. Let's keep
So-
moving before the dark's gonna happen quicker once the sun sets.
So, can we just leave these here?
No, because we're gonna walk around, go in a circle here. So come, bring your pads and your pens.
Okay, imagine how tobacco
I'm surprised you actually did that after she was done saying how bad it was, right?
So,
I'm gonna have a little bag.
anyone know what this plant is? Anyone know what this plant is? Anyone know what this plant is? This is wild grape. And this is the male grape because you can tell because it's tendrils. See? The female grape will have the grapes, obviously.
Wait, what is it called again?
Wild grape. So, you want to get the grapes when they're black. Like,
Yeah,
Not like
none of the
miniatures.
grapes are ready right now. They were ready and they're all died and have gone away. But
so in the grapevine, you can eat the leaves. Personally, they don't. Or to me, they don't taste that good. But the newer leaves tend to taste better, and the tendrils taste a bit lemony.
yeah, if you eat anything, you know, make sure, of course, that you know what you're doing. But the young, tender stuff in the beginning is what always tastes better than the older, woodier stuff. So always the tips are always what are, you know, if you want to taste this.
I'm afraid of.
All right, so grapes,
I'm
write
afraid
that
of
down.
wildlife.
And that's a great one if there were grapes on it that you could eat by the handful. And they taste really good.
The thing is, they have tons of seeds.
All right, so let's move over here and let's move a little faster now.
Wait. Never mind. Does anyone know what this is right here? Anyone know?
Berries. Or no. That's not.
Jonathan and Alec, do you know what this is?
No.
I hate myself.
You should.
So this is the wax myrtle plant, and it has berries, which there aren't any berries now. There are the flowers, and the berries after they dry out on the plant, you can take them and grind them with like a mortar and pestle or other grinding thing, and you can use it as a seasoning or spice for food. And you can also make candles out of the plant.
What was it called?
Wax myrtle.
But there's no seeds now, but the seeds have wax when there are.
Okay, does anyone know what this is right here?
Some type of berry.
Isn't that the one that we?
I don't know, but
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
gonna taste it.
How many of you think this is an edible berry?
I'm not.
I'll be risky.
It's not.
Good.
I
So if you eat it, it's poisonous. Like it won't kill you, but you'll get nausea, throw up, vomit, diarrhea.
All of the above.
You
So
get
you
diarrhea?
can eat it.
It's toxic, but it's not toxic enough to kill you. But you remember the name of that one?
It said gallberry.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the gallberry.
Gall berry.
How do you spell berry?
All right, so we're gonna move along now and go to the Camp Master House.
Who here knows what this is right here?
It is
That is poisonous.
marijuana.
That is.
This is not what you might be thinking it is. Oh, yes it is. You're right. Okay.
Christian Alex, do you know what it is?
I don't think we should write that down.
Well, they look
Remember anything from summer camp?
like poison ivy.
No. This is blackberry.
Don't taste it.
This is the blackberry plant.
Oh yeah.
Normally there aren't any berries on it, but
I was going to smell it.
you can tell because it has, like you said, the mint sort of looking leaves.
Oh yeah, surfboard.
And it's very thorny.
Yes.
What was it
Surfboards,
called?
remember?
Very thorny.
Blackberry.
Oh.
Remember I classified them as
And
surfboards.
so this is another great
Yeah, I
one.
remember.
They're not
we
as
kept
sweet
eating
as
those.
the blackberries that
You
you
buy
used
from
to buy
Publix?
at the store because it's not
Because they
genetically
have
modified
a whole
for
bunch
taste.
of others.
But yeah, blackberry.
So yeah, remember you can identify it because it's thorny, like you said, and it has these like stripy looking leaves.
Marijuana.
And by the way, I did see like a smilax vine in here, so we wouldn't have to go up to where. Except it would.
Smiley axe.
Well, here, let me just show it to you real quick, 'cause it'll save us some time. Here it is right here. See this? Now, if you were to pull this
We already
out,
wrote it down.
and again, this is very woody, but when it's first coming out, the tendrils at the top would be really silky and taste.
And it will be like a lot thicker as it goes
And
out.
there's different ones. So
It'll
this
be
is
like
one
really
kind.
thick.
Eating them.
Yeah, right. You
I
remember that?
you knocked down the
Tastes like-
lamp.
But
and
if you
everything.
pulled this out of the ground, at the bottom would be that root that I showed you over there. That's where the root came from.
And it tastes like asparagus.
And there's different kinds of smilax. This is just one
Cooked or raw?
Oh wait,
kind.
hold on. There's a tendril up here.
Oh yeah, right.
So yeah, usually it's a bit thicker, but like you just
Wait,
like,
don't pull it off yet. Make sure that. Yeah. See, so this is one. See how it's it's brand new. It's got baby leaves and it's like tender. So you could. Everybody see this?
He keeps trying to rip it off while
I know. We'll take the whole thing so that if they want to taste it, and it tastes like asparagus, is what they say.
So yeah, you're gonna want this
Does
little
anyone
like,
want to taste this?
you're gonna want the head part
wanna
of
taste
the.
it?
No, I'm afraid of plants.
Christian,
You want to taste
I don't
the
like
top?
asparagus.
you're
I already
gonna
tried
wanna get
this.
the
Wait,
head
the
part of the smilax.
He says the head.
Yeah, the top that's growing out that's new and tender. Do you want to taste it? And again, make sure you're, no, you're good.
It does taste like asparagus.
It does?
Make sure you
Right? It tastes like asparagus. Okay, so let's
Cooked
go.
or raw?
So now you saw that one. That's where the root can make you a potato. And they also use that root to make root beer soda. In the old days.
That sounds
Not anymore.
delicious. Wait, is it root beer or sarsaparilla?
Okay, so how many of you know what this plant right here is? Here.
You know what?
What is that?
Do any of you know what it's called? Christian and Alex.
What's that plant with the birds?
No. Do you know what this plant right here is?
Flowering plant?
No. It's called beggar's tick. or Spanish needle.
Do we write that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can eat the leaves. They're a bit bitter, but
Yep. And the leaves are actually twice as nutritious as spinach. Most people will cook them and they don't shrink down like spinach tends to shrink down in volume, but you can eat these, and instead of growing lettuce or spinach and having all that work in your garden, you can just eat these wild ones and it'd be twice as nutritious as spinach. And
Okay,
the flowers,
Berry.
beggar's tick.
or Spanish needle, whichever one you want to call it.
Spanish needles is the other word for it.
And if you're gonna try it, try one of the upper leaves because it is very bitter.
And one thing, this is the one that gets caught on your clothes, okay?
I hate that.
See how it did that? This is why it's called like
Those are one of the
Spanish
other ones.
needles. Because they catch on your clothes.
I
But you know what?
had
I
a
say this
sandspur.
to my rabbit and he loves those needles. The leaves are all there and green and he chooses to eat those needles. So they
Yeah,
must taste
I was
good.
gonna say,
You
aren't
guys have
those
a
edible?
rabbit?
We have 2 rabbits.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I've
Okay,
seen them.
Yeah, in our
Eat one of these
backyard.
needles.
Well, we bring him in at night. So we're going right. Actually, yeah, we're going up there. There's a great plant up here.
Aren't those
Okay, so here are more Spanish needles. And right here,
The flowers are edible.
right here,
I had it.
everyone, this
That's
is
not-
dog fennel,
no,
right?
that's not dog fennel.
Oh.
All right, let's go over.
I had sandspurs on mine.
See, but all these white flowers. See them all?
The flowers actually taste pretty good.
What do they taste like? Because I don't know what good
Flowers are
tastes
called
like.
what are those called?
Wait, which
Beggar's
one?
tick.
The beggar stick?
Or what's the other name?
Spanish moss. I mean, not Spanish
Okay, so
moss.
we're gonna.
Spanish
moss.
needle.
These
So
will be,
smart.
Spanish needle.
these will be in our test later on.
We have a test?
This pen doesn't work well.
This has to remember 10. You have to identify 10.
Look at this pen.
All right, let's go. We're just here for this one, and then we'll go back down.
I just tried to disguise it.
How many of you know what this tree here is?
A palm tree.
Garbage palm. It's a cabbage palm.
And what other name is there?
Garbage palm.
Garbage?
No, I mean
I
it's
don't
garbagey.
Sable palm. It's cabbage palm and sable palm.
This is
Oh.
our state tree.
There's at the heart of the palm tree. The same thing goes with palmettos. You can cut it out and eat it,
Which is
but
way
it
at
does
the top, though.
kill the plant.
You have to. It's only the very top where it's tender again, just like these were. When it's the top of the
What are
plant,
those purple things?
and you wouldn't get it when it was way up there. By the way, you'd get them when they were just growing.
Oh, I know.
But yeah,
That's
all
something
the
else.
seeds, the berries that are on any of these are also edible, and these berries taste much, much better than the palmetto berries.
Oh, Jonathan.
But
it's
those are
sad.
those are also edible.
Okay, how many of you know what this is
Yeah, that
called?
was like the worst.
How many of
taste.
you know what this is called right here?
So did you all write that?
Air things. Air
Reindeer.
plant. I said it first.
Reindeer
Did you
mud.
guys all write that tree down, by the
Yeah.
way?
This
Yeah,
is Spanish moss.
I knew that.
And when the Spanish
air plants.
no, when Spanish came here at first, they use it for bedding, but it's covered with like a lot of small bugs and yeah. So
But yes, Spanish moss, this is the kind that dangles down from live oaks. It's not like the little air plant that's just one. But this isn't enough of it that you would recognize it. Okay, here's another important edible plant.
Cacti.
elaborate.
Cactus.
Okay, go ahead.
The
Phil.
spiky plant.
Okay, this is prickly pear. When it gets like the fruit on it, you can you boil it to get the spikes to fall out, you know.
Yeah, because if
Yeah, and then
eat
you
it-
can eat it. Which I've tried it once. It tastes quite good.
If you eat it right,
Yeah.
it'll get like all those prickly hairs.
Don't turtles eat it in the tortoises eat it in the desert? Like a dog.
They might.
I heard somewhere like that turtles eat.
Yeah, so this gets a big purple fruit on it like this
Yeah.
big. And that's called the prickly pear juice, you know, inside of that. And these are called the pads, and these are edible too. And these, again,
You can use them for water as well.
you can either cook by boiling to get those things off, or you can put it on an open fire, and the fire will burn them off.
So basically, heat causes them to fall off.
And then you would cut it open, and inside is the part you would eat. And if you just slice these into strips, they taste like green beans, and you can make a salsa out of them, which somebody made at the
You
last.
can dry them in the strips called cactus jerky.
So there's a lot of meat in there.
Cactus.
There's a lot of meat in that plant. Keep
Okay.
that in mind.
Should I do the ferns?
No, let's move on. There's some things down at the a little further down on the left here.
So much marijuana.
Did you guys write down what that was?
Wait, yeah, prickly pear.
Yeah, didn't we get one of those fruits?
Dude.
Hey.
Down here, there's a very important one I want you to see. It's not. Is it edible? No.
My favorite color.
You know how much money we could have made off of that?
That's an awesome.
Look at these great kids.